Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Television with the most important events of the day. I am your host, İlham Məmmədov. According to the Ministry of Defense on June 7th at 10:45 p.m., the Armenian Armed Forces units from the positions in the direction of Brun settlement of Gərakilsə region using small arms subjected to fire the Azərbaycan army positions in the direction of Ahmedli settlement of Laçın region. On June 8th at 7:40 a.m., members of illegal Armenian armed detachments in the territory of Azerbaijan, where the Russian peacekeepers are temporarily deployed, subjected to fire the Azerbaijani army's position stationed in the direction of Shusha city. The Azerbaijani army units took adequate retaliatory measures in these directions. Moreover, members of illegal Armenian armed detachments under the guise of agricultural work attempted to install long-term fortification facilities in front of the Azerbaijani army's positions stationed in the direction of Khojalı region. The conducted work was immediately stopped as a result of the urgent measures taken by the Azerbaijani army units. Azerbaijani NGOs issued a joint statement against the Armenian project, which will lead to a new environmental disaster. It is highlighted in the statement that the construction of a huge metallurgical plant on the border without any coordination with the Azerbaijani side is a gross violation of the 1991 ESPO Convention on Environmental Impact Assessment in a transboundary context. According to the provisions of the convention, there should be a process which will measure the impact of the activity of this plant on the environment. The assessment document must be presented to the relevant structures of the neighboring country, Azerbaijan. An opinion of Azerbaijanis who live nearby should be taken into the consideration. Violation of these requirements by Armenia indicates that Armenia continues its destructive policy in the region, grossly violates the requirements of international documents and international obligations to which it is a party.
Azərbaycanda fəaliyyət göstərən ekoloji yenimli qeyri-hökumət təşkilatları olaraq
As Azerbaijani environmental NGOs addressing the international organizations including the UN Environment Programme, World Health Organization, UN Special Rapporteurs on the Environment, on harmful substances, human rights, we call on the parties to react to this fact and stop yet another environmental terror of Armenia. We appeal to the US government to call on a company registered in its territory which is preparing to build a large metallurgical plant in Azərbaycan to behave responsibly and not to turn a blind eye to lawlessness.
France will provide Armenia with self-propelled howitzers, reported Caliber Az, according to the sources from French diaspora. According to the information, Indian-made Triant howitzers are under development together with the French company Nexter Systems and are considered an analog of French-made military equipment. The weapons will be supplied to Armenia not by direct flight but through Iran. Financial aspect of the delivery of weapons received by the Armenian diaspora in France is carried out with the permission from the French state and even directly from President Emmanuel Macron. Azerbaijan's State Border Service attaches great importance to the implementation and development of both bilateral and multilateral cooperation at bilateral, regional and international levels. Head of the State Border Service, Colonel General Elchinguliyev, said at the 86th meeting of the Council of Commanders of the CIS border troops. In order to organize joint activity with the border agencies of the neighboring countries, meetings and consultations are held. New forms and methods of future cooperation are considered. The experience of holding operational preventative measures jointly with Russian and Kazakh counterparts in the Caspian Sea was mentioned. Assistant to Azerbaijani President Colonel General Mahram Aliyev said reciprocal friendly visits of border ships are carried out and working meetings are held through border control and operational bodies. Demarcation works on the Azerbaijan-Russia state border are successfully continued. Operational information exchange is implemented and coordination is carried out regarding the issues emerging on the Azerbaijani-Armenia state border. An exhibition presenting goods and services of more than 150 local companies kicked off in Baku. The exposition, Heydar Aliyev and Azerbaijani Entrepreneurship organized in Baku Crystal Hall, will last for 3 days.
164 local companies specializing in different sectors of industry in the fields of agriculture, food industry, construction, textile industry, information and communication technologies, education, logistics, and others got together on a single platform. The main advantage of the exhibition, which will last until June 10, is the opportunity to present goods and services in all sectors of the economy.
Encouraging entrepreneurship and improving the business environment have led to a significant increase in the investment. According to the results of the first quarter of this year, more investments were made in the oil and gas sector, which grew by 51.7% compared to the corresponding period of last year.
It is no coincidence that all the participants of the exhibition are small and medium-sized businesses, because over the past 5 years, their number in the country has grown by 45% and reached 356,000. Over the years, the share of small and medium-sized businesses in the non-oil GDP increased from 23.5 to 26.6%, and their share in non-oil exports more than doubled, from 23.3 to 59.8%.
Of course, our main goal in holding these exhibitions is to promote the development of entrepreneurship, familiarize a wide audience with the products of small and medium-sized businesses, and expand export potential. We tried to provide an opportunity here mainly for companies with export potential, so that they could present their stance, expand the export potential using COBIA tools, including financial support mechanisms.
The exhibition will also include panel discussions on the topics: the Great Return, investment opportunities and benefits in the liberated territories, and economic transformation in the face of modern challenges, building a competitive and sustainable business.
You can get in touch with us by contacting us at the hotline number 051-511-1956, through which you can report events you encountered, as well as share your suggestions and remarks. You can also contact us via our WhatsApp and Telegram accounts. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.